Greetings, it's Easy Beasy with another Horde base video. Hope you're not bored of these yet, but I think this one is the best one yet. So let's get into it. I've got a little bit of time. It was recommended to me in my last video. Bears mentioned that Big Blue says that I should run a Horde night, which is what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, it's only a day 7, but this is an actual playthrough. It is a heavily modded vanilla with compo pack. You can see there's a Trader Wrecked as a baker. I don't know if Trader Wrecked likes role playing, but he's not very good at it, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, this is what my base looks like. This base is modified from my last video. It's a bit different. Same principle, floating on one end. This is my mine shaft. I basically just dig down to bedrock and dig in the cardinal directions until I see the surface deposits and kind of dig towards those until I find what I'm looking for. Anyway, works for me. So anyway, so let's look at this base. So you look at the outside. I've got a couple of different stories in there. That's the living and crafting part. This is part of the. This is the position. I haven't fully upgraded to concrete yet because I'm pretty early in the playthrough. I've got a couple of SMG turrets aiming down here that'll give me a break. You know, this is the main entryway. I probably need to add a couple more concrete blocks down here, and I think I'll do that just before the Horde and upgrade them to concrete. I think I have enough concrete to do that. Anyway, I've got I've still got a couple of things that haven't been fully upgraded yet. Do I even have a hammer on me? Let's see here. I'm fully kitted out for the Horde. Let's see if I can reach this. There we go. That'll do for now. Let me see, I got some blocks too. Let's do this upgrading real quick while I'm talking. So, I spoke with a couple of people. So George Holland and Cautious Pancake inspired this build, and they are both, you know, excellent base builders. I've got aspects that I've learned from both of them, and I think the concrete's in the cement mixer. Grab that, and then we look at the inside. Anyway, let's take a look at this real quick before I do that. So obviously it's they got to jump up here, go through here. I've got electric fences here that slow them down, and then they have to parkour over to me at the fighting window there. But the beauty about this is that since they're single file and stun locked in place, it makes it real easy to headshot. So I've got this set up here. I got my generator and switches. This one is for the electric fences, this one is for the spotlight on the fighting position, and this one is for my turrets. And so, yeah, it's got a little better roll over here. So, got a way up here, got a way to fight birds. But here's the fighting position, and basically everything is just straight up headshots, right? They get stun locked there, you pop their skulls, and rinse and repeat. And the beauty of this, as George Holland illustrated, is that you go through very little ammunition on this, and so made it so that these are half block walls, so I can actually get back here to repair these. It's obviously on the other side, but anyway, yeah, so I can come on, bounce on back over here to repair these fence posts. And yeah, and there's not much to the fighting position. I can drop this down if I want to throw some Molotovs down there or over there, so without, you know, catching myself on fire. So that works pretty well. We'll go upstairs. This is the main crafting room. I have storage embedded in the floor and the ceiling, so I have more than enough storage that I'll need. Like I said, this is a modified version of the game, so this is a workbench you won't see. It's an ammo crafting bench for the tactical weapons mod that I'm using. But we're not here to talk about that mod. So let's grab what's this one here? Just enough to do those couple blocks there. Anyway, Not here to talk about the mods, here to talk more about the base design. So, you know, not all this stuff has to be hardened. You know, I don't expect to be, you know, getting wrecked from that position. I'll be down in the fighting position most of the time. But this is the covered sniper tower, and then up on here on the roof, I have a rooftop garden and also another sniper position. I don't know how good of an idea this is going to be, but we're going to find out. I've seen a few rooftop gardens before that have worked and some that haven't, but I just really like the vantage point that I get here when I get myself a decent sniper rifle. And so, yeah, I'll just get everything ready that way. So, yeah. So it's so far it's a pretty decent base. I've tested it out in a different playthrough, but I'm gonna run a Horde for you guys today, I guess it is, and you guys will get to see how it works. Let's go and finish upgrading these, and that way I get a couple of redundant paths. So if they decide to break one of these blocks, I'm not screwed. Probably won't do any more than that. I might extend this out one more just to make it so that this is more of a pyramid to give myself, you know, a little bit extra redundancy there. So that should work out pretty good. What is that over there? Easy, frozen in place. Oh, yeah, frozen in place, now dead. Anyway, yeah, so that is about that for the base. Yeah, so I'm going to reload this, and then we'll run a Horde.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
Thanks a lot, Joel. Okay, let's do this. Get everything fired up here. We got get our generator started. We got plenty of gas. Oh, thirsty. Need a drink. Drink some coffee. Heck, we'll take 3. I like coffee, just like old George Holland. And bacon and eggs. I'm American. All American. Bacon and eggs. Okay, so that's all ready to go. I'm going to turn off the turrets for now, because I'm just going to use those when I get bored and feel like I need a break. Let me see if, I don't even know if I don't even have any Molotovs. A little bit of gas. And I've got some jars. Let's see if I can make some Molotovs real quick. So I've got a mod that allows me to craft without having stuff in my inventory. It's kind of like it's kind of like Subquake's Undead Legacy mod, where you broadcast, but you don't have to do anything with it. But anyway, it's pretty cool. I can make 2. I need oil. I don't even think I have any oil shale. Yeah, screw it.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
Okay, Trader Joel, I'll see you tomorrow. That's actually wrecked over there, but anyway. So, looks like we'll have a couple of Molotovs for this battle. Anyway, let's go down there. This gun I'm holding is a Winchester Model 94, and it's part of the tactical weapons mod. I'm not sure how it fits in as a tactical weapon, but it is cool. It fires a 45 long Colt ammunition, and it is made in that ammo crafting workbench. So some of the other types of stuff, I'll show you guys real quick. I've got it's a P99, Walther P99. I'm using AP ammo in that, and then I've got the UMP, which shoots 45 ACP. So, and the rest of it is pretty vanilla. So, you know, we'll just see how bad these guys get stun locked. Oh, dogs already. Bye. I'll close that for now. See if my aim's good. Yeah, very nice. Doggos. There's a lot of dogs. Must be a janitor's convention. I don't think any of these guys are good at parkour. Also, if you notice, the sound of the electric fences is a little different too. Okay, so that's interesting. She's ran along the edge. So yeah, the sound of the electric fences is a mod, and makes it sound more like a taser. Because it's pretty obnoxious, and everybody agrees that the sound of the electric fence is obnoxious. I like it. Turkey. Jive turkey. That must be one of those low power vultures and jive turkey. Now if I wanted to sit here and aim shots and try to take heads out, that would probably work pretty well. But my aim sucks. That's a pretty cool gun. I like the animation for it. There's another mod I want to try out that allows you to the original vanilla lever action allows you to use the shotgun tube extender on the lever action. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they want to stay up on that wall very well. So another thing is, I can come over here and I can melee. So I've got a nice long spear. So when they finally make it there, I can start hitting with melee. That works pretty well. I might have to get rid of that ramp block. That's getting a little noisy here. Let me clear these guys out. Here, let's try out the turrets. So I've got it on 64 zombies, but I think it's a 7-day horde. I'm not going to see that many. Yeah, I think I have to get rid of those. I'll make them great walls. Stuff for them to walk on. Sounds like those turrets are doing some work. Remember, maybe somebody can comment. I don't remember how much experience you get for a turret build. It's a pretty relaxing thing so far. And again, thanks to George Holland for that part of the base design. You know, I saw him doing something like that, and I thought, you know, guys, so nice, especially when you have these hardcore sections. They just almost never make it through. And they got to be super lucky. So you just go AFK for a while. Maybe I'll go up on the tower. See what kind of work I can do from there. Now, if there's mobs, I probably can do this. Hey, where's this Molotovs at? They even show up in my inventory. Oh yeah, there they are. Do that. Yeah, that's gonna help. Yay! Oh, hey. I didn't even unintentionally see. Now that's down the ladder. If I had a penetrator perk, I would just shoot right through a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, that's really good. Guess I can let it stay. Oh, that's really good. Both of those turrets have full of regular standard 9mm. All right, go back down. Close that just for. Turn that off a little bit. Let's do some work. Yeah. Kill them all, let Joel sort them out. So one thing I was thinking about doing is in that corridor, making 2 pillars. Are we done already? No, come on. I mean, I guess it is a day 7 Horde. Go down and take a look. Quiet as a mouse. Oh, would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Well, let's grab a hammer. See what kind of damage we got. And I do expect some amount of damage. A little bit there. Not too much. Gotta be careful, I'm gonna zap my butt. Get shocked. Trying to go through my own tunnel. Yeah. I like it. That's pretty simple. So I think if I just get rid of those slopes, because those are the 60-degree slopes, the narrow ones, and I kind of just mirrored them on the bottom. If I just made that flat, or even just closed that area off, I just thought that it might be nice to be able to melee, but I don't think it's necessary, honestly. You know, if I just close that whole section off there, then yeah, there would be no chance of them making. But that's kind of funny to watch them run along the edge there. Put a punch turret right here, just to knock them off the edge, or put it on this side so it doesn't hit the button on the demolishers. But so yeah. Hey, so let's real quick though. I wanted to show everybody the stability of this system here, right? So these do take damage from time to time. Like, yeah, see, that's not very much. And they're full strength blocks, right? That one's actually steel. Actually, they accidentally upgraded that one to steel, but they have to take out a ton of these in order to take this base down. And so here, let's real quick, and then we'll take a look at the stability of this base. So yeah, over here, I mean, you know, I'm just being supported by this central column. I'm not sure why that whole thing is yellow down there, unless it's because I may have dug underneath it with my tunnel. But I mean, this part, I mean, that's just rock solid. Yeah, see, this is yellow here, and that's right in line with my tunnel, with my mining tunnel. It's all the way down to bedrock. So that's that's very interesting. So I weakened my base by doing that. So actually, so what I was thinking about doing is supporting from the edges instead of from the center, and then I could put a couple of powered doors. Hold on, that is driving me crazy. It's too bright. Mobetta. Yeah, so if I support it from the edges instead of from the center, I can get additional stability, and then put some doors in that are powered, and then just hit the switch, and it'll dump all the loot down into this area. The loot and the zombies, I can actually open up the path and give myself a break that way. You know, I guess I could take my turret and just aim it right down the guts. You know, stick it up on top of the fighting position and aim it right down the guts, and you know, it'll really do some work. But you know, like I said, I don't think you get all the XP when you do that. So that one took a bit of damage. Maybe some traps. You know, maybe lay some traps around here. Yeah, that's a good working base, and it doesn't look too bad. You know, if I use a few more different shapes and stuff. Something I didn't mention before that Cautious Pancake mentioned is the fact that I use these arrow slits. And they're great because they give you better angle of attack. So I could shoot, you know, from here, you know, or from to this spot. Whereas if it was a regular block, it would probably be, you know, a few more yards away or meters away. And so, yeah, they're handy. I like using them. So anyway, this is my base, and I like it so far. You know, there's definitely some improvement that can be made, but I think I'm on the right track, and none of this really took much damage. There's also this right here. There's a pillar along the bottom here. Where did I see that? Oh, that's got to be the concrete on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, so this pillar here just keeps them from being able to crawl through. I don't know if that'll work for dogs or not, but it gives me enough room that I can melee through there. But like I said, it's probably not necessary, and I might change it. We'll see. And so, yeah, keep your eyes peeled for another video. All right, cheers everybody, and happy zombie killing.